And welcome back to Eaton as we're getting set for the kickoff. Of course, Eaton Reds in their red all the way down and white numbers. And no mistaking the Eaton Reds, is there?
No, there isn't. They made sure that they held true to that name, and I do know that that is a new uniform style for them. It kind of emulates or copies the Utah Utes. If you guys watch college football, you know their uniform. They look a lot like that. They've got that same logo on the helmet, but it's got an E instead of a U on it, so you can definitely see where they got some of their ideas for to outfit their uniforms this year.
We've got a lot of captains out there. Jason Landon, 82, 34 out there. Justin Cunningham, Evan Anderson, number 6, and 79 also out there. That's Brayson Lewis. And Pete Diggers are hidden behind them there, as our captains are out there. Well, Lance Went, you listened to his interview earlier, and got a lot of things that they've worked on, but some things they're happy with. The keys to the game tonight, I wrote down: keep making the improvements they've been doing, be technically sound, and hang on to the ball.
That sums it up right there. I know it's any coach, when they're talking about football, the number one thing is secure the football. Obviously, if you can maintain as much possession of that ball as you possibly can and don't turn it over, usually good things happen for you and you come away hopefully on the winning edge. But, for this team being inexperienced, I can't say that they're young, but they're inexperienced. There's a lot of seniors on the team, but as far as getting them to get some playing time and work together, they are improving every single week. And I know as Coach Schwint and the rest of the coaching staff looked at film on Sunday, those are the things that they pulled out. They found out the good things that they're doing, and you work on those and you improve upon them, but you also look at where your deficits are, and you just try to focus on one thing a week. You cannot take and try to do a mass overhaul. You just got to go one thing at a time, and as you can, take care of one thing, you fix it, you go to the next thing, and you go to the next thing, and that helps to develop a lot of confidence and a lot of where the kids feel good about what's going on. They're ready. They're coming to practice. They're ready to learn. They're excited, and they're ready to get going and get things fixed so that they can play the next week. So that's what I know this week looked like for them, and they're going to continue to do that as the season goes on.
Okay, and, Nick Wellen, Isaac Morales, they run hard. They do a good job hitting the open spots, and they're the bulk of the offense.
Well, talking to Coach Schwint, that's one thing he really, stressed a lot of, and we know if you follow Beat Digger football, we make a living on running the ball. 3 to 4, 5 yards at a crack. We'll take that, and that means you're controlling the game, and hopefully good things happen. And I know when you're looking at that, third down conversions are big things. And last week we were really good in third down conversions, and that obviously equated into time of possession, and then of course it turned into scoring opportunities.
Okay, Junior Puga has the kicking tee, and the Eaton Reds will be to our right, which is the south side of the field. Pete Diggers in their Cardinal helmets, white jerseys, and yellow pants, and the nice Cardinal leggings. So they got new uniforms that look pretty nice too.
Yep, brand new set of uniforms this year, and I know Coach Schwint talking to him about that. Like I said, if you're looking at it, trying to figure out what they look like, if you know what the USC Trojans look like, it's a lot like that.
Okay, the opening kickoff is brought to you by Buildings by Design. Buildings by Design has the experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve. By starting your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. Okay, who is ready? And number 17 is back there. Pedro Duarte. Oh, he's going to kick it into the end zone. That's over the head of Travis Cunningham was back there deep. And that was on my list of keys to this game and season that I think the sophomore kicker can be a huge asset this season. Progresses. He's got a really great leg out there.
Yeah, Puga is a big kid, strong leg, and if he just continues to work in the weight room and practice in that, he's going to get better as the season goes on.
Okay, Austin Colson is back in the shotgun, and he's looking out here to the near side and coming to the near. Oh, that's going to be a first down out across the 30-yard line.
Colson's passing to Anderson on the near side football.
See Anderson with the catch. So it's Evan Anderson, number 6. About a 12-yard gain there. So it'll be 1st and 10 after 12 yards. Okay, Austin Colson looking it over. Now he's going to hand it off to the right side. Cutting up the middle is Anderson. And he's going to pick up about 3.
Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 7 for the Reds.
Looking over here, 2nd and 7. Ball just across the 35. Sebastian Medina is the corner over here on this near side. And there's a handoff, breaking tackles. Still running is number 27. That's Jake Sandow. They said he's a guy to watch, and he was hitting the backfield and plowed forward for the first down. So we'll call that 7. It's right at the 42.
Yeah, nice run. And what Eaton's doing is doing a great job of mixing up between the run and the pass, trying to catch the defense off task every once in a while. Not.
Okay, in the shotgun with only one running back. That's Travis Cunningham. And looking to the near side, and there's 22 with the carry. A nice hard hit, but he's crossed the 50. And that's Jackson Contreras.
That's 9 yards for the 9 yards on the gain. So those quick out passes are picking up 5, 6, 7 yards at a crack, and so the defense is playing off a little bit. They're going to have to come up and tighten up that coverage.
Okay, right up to the ball. We'll send Aiden Gavette out to the right side. He's not very big, but we'll have a wide receiver here to the near side, working from the near side hash marks, and underneath handoff. And that goes to Jake Sandow. He's going to be up for the first down. Not much more than that. He'll get down to the 48-yard line.
Nearly 2 on the play.
And they'll be short.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're short. They marked that down about the 49. Make it 3rd and a short 1. Evan Anderson wide to the right. The near side is Cole Herring. Austin Colson parks out signals, hand it to second back and right up the middle, about 12 yards. And let's catch that number. That was Travis Cunningham. Huge gain there. He's going to be down to the
34-yard line.
34, yeah. 39, excuse me. Give him 10 yards on that. So we'll send 2 wide receivers far to the right. That's Herring, and I think that Contreras again. And the handoff comes to Travis Cunningham, and he's got a good carry. He's down to about the 35.
And he's a tall, lanky guy, so he's got some, he's got great strides. So when he breaks that line of scrimmage, he's got some legs that'll take off. So the rush beat digger's got to make contact as quick as they can and make sure they get hands on him and get him down to the ground.
Call it 2nd and 7 from the 36. They'll leave Cunningham in the backfield with Colson in the shotgun. 3 wides to the right, and he's looking for a little screen pass out there and almost dropping the ball, and no gain there. Jake Sandow caught it. It looked like almost like he was doing a fake fumble or something, and picked it back up, and the Diggers were all over him.
And, of course, lost the yardage on it, so now it's a 3rd down and 10. With 7 minutes and 53 seconds to go, Ron Elbow along with Rob Hastings from Eaton. Rush Beat Diggers and Eaton Reds score 0-0.
Okay. Austin Colson going to fakes it. Big rush by the Beat Diggers. Colson sidesteps it, throws it to the near side, but over the head of the receiver. And that was Evan Anderson, but he needed to be about 4 foot taller. Great rush by the beat digger.
Excellent job by the Brush Beat Diggers. Great call at that time. I believe Coach Crate might have had a blitz or a blitz on, and so they brought the pressure right up the middle, forced the quarterback to roll to his left, and of course he couldn't set his feet and throw the ball downfield. So that's a great job on the part of the defense of putting pressure, and they've got to continue to do that if they're going to be successful in this passing game. Fourth down and 10, they're going to go for it.
They are. You got two receivers to the near side, one to the far side, the tight end split, and straight back to pass. A nice big rush here to the near side, but short of the first down. That was Evan Anderson on the catch, but nice job by Morales and Sebastian Medina out there to put him down. So it's going to be beat digger football.
Ball spot at the 33-yard line.
A 6-yard gain, but they needed 10. So that'll turn it over to the beat diggers on
34-yard line.
34? Yep, right at the 34. First and 10 for the beat diggers. They're waiting for something here. Beat diggers are up the line, the official standing on the ball. I don't think we got the guy with the orange gloves to stop the clock, but I hated him at the Bronco games. Two tights for the beat diggers. Back to pass is Urich. He's going long and underthrows Jade Queen. I'm not sure where he was throwing that unless Queen was supposed to curl back for that.
Well, it looked like, Queen didn't even know the ball was coming his way, so that's a mistake on his part. He's got to know when that play is called where that ball's going to be going and know that he's got to keep his eyes open, knowing that that ball's probably going to be coming his way. So I know they're going to go back and regroup. Second down and 10.
Okay, now they got backs in a T, a little more normal. Wellen and Morales. Morales has it, but he's going to be stomped on there.
It'll be Wellen.
Is that Wellen?
That's
or
Wellen,
Morales?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with those two backs crossing like that, it kind of gets a little confusing, but Wellen is the back on that play.
Gained about a yard, so that'll make it third down and 9. From the 35.
Like I said, this will be their first third down conversion here. Let's see what comes out if they can convert and keep this drive alive.
Queen wide left. Brown wide right. Backs in the T. Yurt's going to hand it to Morales, and he may gain a yard at the most. Got a little push off the left side, but I think number 90 was in there to plug things up. That's Jose Ortega, senior defensive lineman, but they didn't move him very far.
No.
Okay, Hayden Gavette's going to set up back at the Eaton Reds 30. Puga, we're going to get a flag here.
It's going to be on the defense. I think it'll be offsides on the defense.
Offsides.
But it'll still be short of the first down. They should be probably about 2.5, maybe 3 yards short of the first down. We'll see what Coach Schwint wants to do.
Maybe they need to fake one. Huh? No. Oh, here they come.
Offense is coming back out.
Stegner's out there, Brown.
I'd look for their alignment, the way they're set up right now, and the way where the ball's placed to come a quick pitch to our near side of the field here to pick up a first down, like a 58 or maybe an off-tackle play with the fullback.
Fourth down and a long 3 to go.
Eaton's going to be expecting a pass, so it's a great time for a run right now.
Ball's at the 41. Brown comes to the near side. Morales and Wellen in the backfield. Two tights, and Eaton just about jumped off again. Could have got called for imitating a play, and they're going to send
quarterback sneak.
Sneak there by
I think
Cade Urich, but he's going to be
probably
short.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, my fault. Probably about a half a yard short based on where our spot is from up in the booth right now. Somebody called timeout? Nope.
It's going to be great field position for Eaton as they'll take over. First and 10 and waiting for him now. Almost 44. I think I'd call that 44. Eaton brings him up. Big number 75 is the center. It's Matthew Salazar. Okay, kind of a stacked formation there. And hand off to the second back, and that's Travis Cunningham getting up for about a 5-yard or 6-yard gain.
Cunningham on the carry for the Reds, gain of about
Put it
5.
inside the 40-yard line down to the 39. He's second and a short 5. That's Beat Digger 39 after that great field position. Cole Herring's wide to the near side along with Jake Sandow. And an underneath handoff, breaking free and out in the open and across the 30 down to the 25-yard line. That's Travis Cunningham. They're going to set it right down on the 25. About a 16-yard gain.
And right now what Eaton's doing is they're just able to find the seams in the running game right at our defense now. And so Brush has got to figure out a way to squeeze those inside blocking lanes so that they can't make those big gains inside.
2 wides to the near side. They try a little screen this way. Cutting back is Sandow, and he's finally going to be hit down, but he's going to be close to a first down. I don't know if I got the right number on that one. Yeah, I think that was Sandow that caught it like a wide receiver screen. That'll be first and 10. That 11-yard line. Let's go with the PA announcer since it's so hard to see the scoreboard from here.
3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter.
That's Tim Jackson Contreras and Hayden Gavette wide to the right. Kind of that offset backfield underneath hand up to Sandow, and he's going to run for a touchdown. Nobody touched him. Right up the middle. Just a little cut to the right, cut back left, and 11-yard TD for the Eaton Reds.
3 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. Eaton strikes first with the score of 6-0. They're getting set for the extra point, the field goal. Ron Elbow along with Rob Hastings from Eaton, Colorado.
We're getting set for the extra point try. Evan Anderson to receive the kick. A high snap. But that looks pretty good from here. It is good, and we may have a flag on the play.
Kick is up and good. Penalty flag on the play.
Trying to catch the number on that kicker. I think it's 6, Evan Anderson.
Yeah, we've got a penalty against Brush on that kick. I believe it might be calling roughing the kicker as he came through, because I looked away for just a second, but I saw the kicker on the ground.
Yeah, I seen him go backwards. I was watching the flight of the ball right through the uprights. So 11-yard run by Sandow. And the Beat Diggers are going to have to be marched back. He's going to have a short kick there, probably mark off 15 on that. Running into, I don't think we have a 5-yard running into in high school, do we? And they're going to set up at the Beat Diggers 45-yard line to kick that away. Better get that time on that. That's 3:37 left in the second, in the first period. Reds huddle up. Pedro Duarte, a senior, 5'8" kicker for the Eaton Reds. Looks like Brown's back there for the Beat Diggers. And here comes the punt. It's going into the end zone, and they'll call the touchback for the Beat Diggers to take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Beat Diggers will bring it out to the 20-yard line. We'll take over 1st and 10.
Defense for Eaton makes its way out. They gave us their starters, but Contreras is going to be the defensive back way out to the far right. Morales off to the left side, and he cuts it up. He's got a first down. He's going to have a 15-yard gain there.
And that
Up
right
to
there,
the 35.
they're taking advantage of where the defense was and ran a quick pitch to the left where you got the halfback going on a toss sweep there on the left side to the far side of the field. You got a tackle pulling out, leading the way and blocking downfield. Great call.
That takes clear out to Beatrice 35. We'll bring Queen and Brown to the right side. Morales is going to be in the slot to the left. Urick back to pass. He's going to throw it to Morales, but he may have a yard out of that. He'll be out about the 36. Second and 9. Peter's showing some different stuff out there today.
They're mixing it up, trying to keep Eaton from not teeing off and just coming after him straight off the bat right there and shutting down the running game. Got to keep him honest.
Okay, Brown to the near side. And pitch out here to Morales to the right side. He's breaking in free. A nice run, a little short of the first. He may have that first down. He's right up at the 45. Oh, yeah, that's first down. We'll move that out to the 46-yard line. Gain of 10. First and 10. Nice run by Morales.
Once again, running a toss to the near side of the field where there was more field for him to work with. So what Brush is trying to do, they're just trying to get this defense to start running side to side. Maybe they can start to wear him down a little bit and then work on the inside game.
The Beat-Tickers go with tight formation, put Queen in motion to the far side, and pitch it to Morales. No, they didn't. They underneath handoff to Wellen. Talking about that ball handling by Cade Urick. He's pretty slick with that ball. That'll be short gain there.
Pickup of about 2 to 3 yards, probably 3 yards.
About a minute 45 left in this first quarter. We call it 2nd and 7. And underneath handoff. No, it's a keeper by Urick. He breaks into the freeze across the 40. He's got a blocker. 2 guys after him. He's going to be hit out about the 15-yard line. He just was picking them up and putting them down there.
Nice pickup by the part of Cade Urick. They ran a bootleg to the far side of the field, bootleg left, had the guard pulling, and when he got outside there, it was just the guard and the quarterback, and all he had to do was work off the block of his guard and pick up great yards. Nice job.
Inside the 20. Let's call it the 19-yard line, I think. Here's a young guy with a good eyes. There's a handoff to Morales, left side. Not much there. He gets inside that 20-yard line.
Morales in the carry for Rush. 8-1 on the play for Bellskin tackle for the Reds.
We'll make it 2nd and 9. About the 18-yard line. We got Brown to the near side, tight formation again. Morales and Wellen in the backfield. You're back to pass. He's coming to the near side looking for receivers. He's got, let's see, here's that touchdown. Beat-Tickers. How about that? Ryan Dunker coming out of that tight end position. And Urick had great protection, a good rollout, and he had plenty of time and just tossed it to Dunker. Dunker dove into the right side of the end zone, and the Beat-Tickers get their first score. And Huga getting ready to kick the extra point. That comes at 41 seconds on the clock. Snaps down, kicks up, looks good from here. Officials like it too. We got a tie ball game. How about that? And how about the Brush timeout is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. When you're looking for someone to walk you through the insurance world, turn to the office of Greg Mullen in Brush. Home, auto, life, health, State Farm Insurance is here for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call today at 842-4555.
great job of that last play call series there of keeping the Eaton Reds off. You know, they weren't able to tee off on the offense. They had to move side to side, and then a great call and a great run on Cade Urick's part on that bootleg left where he picked up 15 yards in the first down to set up that scoring drive with him to Ryan Dunker. So Brush is doing exactly what they want to do. They're staying true to what their game plan is. They know they're just going to take their time. They're going to work down the field. They're going to make sure, they've got to earn every yard, but every once in a while they'll catch Eaton off guard and pick up some big plays, and next thing you know it's in the end zone, and we're a tied-up game here at 7-7 in the first quarter.
How about that? Peter's right back, and nice kick again by Puga. It's going to be ruled dead, and they'll come back for a touchback after he kicked it through the end zone again. So the Eaton Reds will start out at their own 20. And we're getting close. 41 seconds still on the clock. No time off for that. To the near side, we've got Hayden Gavette, Jake Sandow, Austin Colson. Underneath handoff, not much there. That gets Travis Cunningham. That is. They'll give him 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8. 22. Number 3 in the backfield. He stays back there, and Sandow also back just to the side of the quarterback. And they'll give it to Cunningham again. Not much there. Jade Queen.
Ryan Dunker.
Dunker's in there, and also Welling. They knocked him backwards. So that'll be the first quarter. Let's take a short timeout. 7-7 tie from Eaton. And with the Beat Diggers, we'll be back in a moment on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. And back to pass, and there's a pass, and it's going to go all the way. Number 4, Cole Herring breaks in, and that's going to be a big one there, about 75 yards. Ouch. So back go that quick offense of the Eaton Reds. 6 points.
And they just caught him. Had a nice, it was on the far side of the field, ran a quick slant, and there was nobody left there to pick him up, and he was down the field for a touchdown.
Wow. So that makes it 13-0, or 13-7, excuse me. Eaton gets set for the kick. Pedro Duarte, left-footed kicker. Trying to get Eaton ahead by 7. Kicks down, and he kicks it right into the back of the lineman. That didn't do too good, so it'll end up 13-7. Wow. So the Beat Diggers will get the ball back. And we've still got 11:48 on the clock. Second period. Beat Diggers will send Morales deep. And Brown. Ben. I wanted to say Jake. I knew that wasn't right.
Brown and Morales to return for the Beat Diggers. I think Duarte kick for the Reds.
Well, in one of the upbacks, along with Dunker. Caleb Cox. Here, Jade Queen. Okay, Pedro Duarte kicks a low one, line drive, and that goes into the end zone, so we'll have another touchback. Beat Diggers ball. First and 10 at the 20. Their own. Cade Urick will lead them out. Kenneth Stegner comes out, and he doesn't look quite as tall as Cade Urich. Okay, Brown here to the near side, backs into T. Underneath handoff goes to the right side. There's nothing there. Great job by Welland just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Loss of about 1 on the play, so it's up a 2nd and 11.
Let's see where they're going to mark it back a yard, so we'll call it 2nd and 11. I thought he got the ball across the 20, but the official didn't agree.
No, he decided to just take a yard and keep it behind the line of scrimmage. So
Brown to the right, 2 tights, backs in a T. Urich's back to pass. He rolls out the right side. He looks long and cuts it down, and he's going to run out of bounds for a short gain.
he was lucky to pick up maybe 2 yards in that play.
What's that?
Luckily to pick up 2 yards in that play.
Oh, I thought you said 82. Oh, yeah, we could have used 82 there. Okay, 3rd down. He gained up only 1 there. So set the ball down at 21, and that wasn't a long one. Can we bring Dunker
Got a 4 wide receiver set
to the near side? Morales inside of him. And Yerk back to pass. He's looking long. He's got it out there. Brown has it, and he's got a first down out across the 40, about the 42 or 3. Beautiful pass by Cade Yerk. Oh, a beautiful play. He just kind of cut across the middle and nice, into good coverage.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah,
nice
it was just
play.
right on the money there. Set it down at the 47-yard line. 16-yard gain. And right up the middle. Little misdirection and cutback, but Welland's hit. That was Morales hit down there on the carry.
On the play. 2nd and 10, ball still at the 47-yard line.
No gain at all, so we'll make it 2nd and 10. Ball at the Beat Diggers 47 after that big pass play. Brown will come to the near side. Backs into T. Urich under center. And underneath handoff. Yeah, let's see, maybe about 4 yards there for Welland. Oh, that's Morales.
About 3. Takes it right up the midfield, brings up a 3rd and 7 for a rush.
Yeah, that was just a little off-tackle play between the guard and the tackles, what we call like a 24, so it's a straight-ahead dive. Offensive lineman, all they got to do is notice where their guys are lined up at, and it's a straight-ahead drive blocking for them. So
nose of the ball right on the 50, 3rd and 7. Urich under center, and he's got a keeper coming this way. He's pulls it down, but he's going to get hit hard right about the 47-yard line. You can hear the helmets coming together there. Okay, that'll be at the 47-yard, 4th and 3.
And that was the same play they ran where he picked up those long yards on the far side of the field. They just ran a bootleg to the short side of the field that time, and Eaton had it scouted a little bit better, and our guard that pulled out missed a block as he was coming down the field.
Okay, they're going to go for it on 4th and 4. A tight formation. Wide receiver to the right. Pitch to the right. Morales has it, cuts it back, and he's going to have a first down. As he ran right over Travis Cunningham.
Pick up of about 7 yards, making it first down. And once again, that's a 4th down conversion right there. Those are good downs to convert on and start to keep the drive alive.
Take all those we can. Beat Diggers right back up to the ball. They send Brown to the right side. They work from the right or far side hash marks as they head north. And Brown will hand it to Welland, and he's up for about 4 or 5 yards. Call the line of scrimmage at 41 and see where they mark it down. I think they're going to be down to the 35, giving about 6 yards.
We make it 5 now, so they move the stick back. Bring a 2nd and 5.
Oh, they did move it back. Let's make it 2nd and 5. Okay. Eric looks it over, calls the play, hands it to Welland to the right side, and he's going to be up for a first down. Nice job there by Welland. He goes inside the 30, I think.
Ball is placed right just about the 29.5-yard line.
Yeah. Get over it. It'll be 1st and 10. Beat Diggers driving here.
7 minutes and 42 seconds to go from Eaton. The Brush Beat Diggers trailing by a score of 13-7.
And underneath handoff to Welland. And just kind of do that little cross thing, and he's going to be up for a couple maybe.
No gain on this play. 2nd and 10, Beat Diggers.
Okay, sorry about that. No gain. 2nd and 10. Bottling up well and pretty good tonight. Dunker goes tight end to the right. Brown wide out here, and Eaton's going to jump off sides. Yep. Official agrees with us. I'll give Denver or your Beat Diggers 5 free ones. Well, should move us down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 5 to go.
Brings up a 2nd and 5.
Beat Diggers huddle up. Clock running with 6:48 on the clock. Okay, Brown to the near side. Backs in the tee. A pitch to Morales. He's got blockers. He cuts up in there and hit down hard here on the left side. And that was Travis Cunningham with the tackle. But he kind of paid for it there. Coming up from deep in the defensive backfield.
Ball just shy of the
right on the
25-yard,
there,
21-yard line.
Doing 3 on that one.
3rd down and 2. Once again, a 3rd down conversion. See if we can keep the drive alive.
They move to the near side hash marks. Brown to the left side. And underneath handoff Morales. He's probably got the first down as he gets spun around, but fell forward. Yep, 1st and 10, Beat Diggers.
Enough for a rush first down.
Good blocking in there by the Beat Diggers. See, they're going to spot it at the 18-yard line. Gain of 3 by Morales. We'll send Brown to the right from the middle of the field. Underneath handoff, Welland has it, cuts it back, drives forward. He's going to be down about the 15-yard line.
2nd and 7.
He's 2nd and 7. After a nice run by Welland.
And what Brush is doing is they're just taking advantage. They're running straight at that heart of that defense, and we're getting blocks, and we're able to get a little crease in a running lane here, and we're picking up good positive yards.
Eaton changes out a couple of defenders. Urick under center. Back to pass. A little dunker. Oh, man, that dunker just got leveled. Any other form of football, that would have been a helmet-to-helmet hit. Because you could hear the helmets crack out there as he was up in the air. Somehow Dunker came down with that. That's going to be a first down.
And goal, Beat Diggers.
1st and goal, and they're going to spot it at the 6-yard line.
And that play right there was just an 81 dump where they just read where the safety's at and the linebacker and throw it to an open spot.
Urick. Oh, wait a minute. Who does have it? I was watching Morales run, and they tackle somebody. That's Urick clear on the right side. He's going to lose a little bit there, I think.
It was an excellent play fake on the part of the Beat Diggers. In that situation, Eaton knew that they were going to go to a running back, so they bid hard on that running back and that fake right there, and Urick was able to carry the ball out to the far side of the field and try to pick up some positive yards.
But he lost about 4 there. It's balls at the 10-yard line, so that's a tough one. 2nd and 10 for the Beat Diggers. Goal to go from the 10. And we're going to get a timeout by the Beat Diggers. They're going to talk this one over. So,
this
timeout is brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants. They provide civil engineering services for aviation, municipal, commercial, and residential clients located in Colorado. Western Engineering is invested and involved in the communities they work in. They want to wish good luck to all the athletes as they compete this year. And also, Cargill Meat Solutions. They're committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and continuously improving their products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at cargill.com. Well, that timeout is over. The Bee Diggers very important driving here at the 10-yard line with 44 something seconds up there. Oh, and Eaton's going to jump off sides again. Let's see what the officials say. They're looking to the far side official for his opinion, and he's kind of just standing there. I think the back judge called that one. He's going to walk it forward, so that'll move the Bee Diggers down to 2nd down and 5 to go from the 5. Got to get into the end zone here. That gives them an extra down, 5 free yards. Brown to the right. 3 backs back there, and coming through as well, and he drives in. TD Bee Diggers. Oh, nice. That was another just totally different look. And, wow, how about that one, Ron?
Excellent call right there. A nice off-tackle play, what we call our 46-47, where we've got the tackle and the tight end are blocking down, the halfback kicks out, and the fullback is just left to run in that alleyway for a touchdown, and that's exactly what Nick Wellen did.
Okay, 5 yards on that, and Fuga's getting ready to kick. Big old 64 out there. Snaps down. Fuga could give Bee Diggers a lead. Yep, officials' hands go up. 14-13, Bee Diggers in the lead. Let's take 30 seconds on 1010, KSIR, and KSIR.com. Okay, what? Bee Diggers take the lead, 14-13, and it's a nice close game here, going back and forth. That's the ones we like, right, Ron?
Those are exactly what we like, and I know that's what Brush is looking for. They came into this game to keep this thing safe, keep it close, and hopefully with the chance to win it.
I'm going to call that 401 on that touchdown run by Wellen. And there goes a kick by Puga. And it's going to bounce about the 10-yard line and go out of bounds. Oops, they didn't want to do that. The official's going to blow it dead. No flag in the air. But they're going to mark it out. Against the Bee Diggers. They're talking to the coach from Eaton to see how he wants it. Illegal procedure on the Bee Diggers. Zach Levin, head coach for the Eaton Reds, says let's take it out here at the 35-yard line. Ouch.
Take it to the 35-yard line. That's where we'll start this possession. 4 minutes left to play here in the second quarter, trailing in the football game.
Great first field position. First and 10 at the 35, and now we're getting a gale blowing through here. Okay. Yeah, there's a keeper by the quarterback, and nice tackling there by Brown, Cox, and who else was in there? I think that was Morales. As they put down Austin Colson. Colson's going to get about 3 yards out of that, though. Put the ball at the 38-yard line.
3 minutes and 31 seconds to go for Eaton. Brush leading by a score of 14-13, but Eaton's got the ball now and driving down the field.
And there comes that screen again. It is, almost. We don't have a good angle out there, but looked like Luke Seawald was right there for an interception, but It was a little too far to the right as it bounced off the receiver's hand. So that'll bring up 3rd down. 7 to go. after that incompletion. Okay, working from the near side. Hash marks, and then looking out to the right, then they fake and throw it incomplete. They try to get it out to the tight end. That's Jason Landon, a 6'3", 225-pound tight end.
And I looked for him to be more of a factor in this game early in this game, and so far he's been shut down. They haven't went to him very much, and that's the time they go to him, and it's an incomplete pass. So right now that brings up 4th down and 7. Eaton's still on the field. It looks as though they're probably going to go for it on 4th down.
Ball still at 38, 3rd and 7. Nope, now they'll go back into punt formation. Looks like Caleb Cox is deep for the Beat Diggers. Good snap, big rush by the Beat Diggers. Nice, high, good-looking kick. And they're going to let it. Don't touch it, anybody. Whoops. Yeah, we're next to some coaches here, but anyway, it is live on the radio. Don't have one of those beeper buttons for you, so we don't know who said that. But we're going to have good field position for the Beat Diggers. After that punt, they'll have the ball at their 26-yard line.
Brush moving on your dial from right to left with 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Brush up by a score of 14-13. Ron Elbow, along with Rob Hastings on 1010 KSAR and KSIR.com.
Hey, Beat Diggers on the offense. Hand off right side. Wellens going to break free, and he's going to have a first down. He's going to be clear out to the 37-yard line, I think. How about that? 1st and 10, Beat Diggers. That's what they did last week. They just started pounding that right side with Wellen and Morales. And a big hole there. Urick looks it over, gets the snap, hands it off, and Wellen's going to have about 7 more big ones. Off the left side of the center that time.
And what they did that time, Rob, is they went to 2 receivers on both sides of the field to spread the defense out and then come back with the straight-ahead dive with the fullback there. And a great call. They got the defense that they were looking for, and they got the matchups that they wanted.
Okay, let's call that the 44-yard line. Gain of 7. Eric looks it over. Only one back, and getting it as well, and he may get a yard out of that. Big 79 in there to put him down. That's Grayson Lewis, 6 foot, 170-pound lineman. He looks a lot bigger than that from here. That could be last year's score weights. We got a few for Eaton Reds, not very many with the height and weight. Okay, now Beat Diggers in that T. Hand off to Welling to the right side, and he's going to bust up. He's got to have the first down here. That's right in front of us. That looks like it's going to be about the 47.5. 1st and 10, Beat Diggers. Clock down to 1:33 here in the half. Brown off to the right. Backs in the T. Slot right. Backs will shift to the left side. A little handoff, and Morales cuts up. He's going to have a first down. He's going to be down to the 40-yard line of the Eaton Reds. Okay. 1st and 10 again for the Beat Diggers.
Pickup of 18 on that play.
Big play. Brown to the right. Queen in the slot right.
Ball's at the 40-yard line.
Backs in the T. Urick looking long. He's going to pull it down and throw it shorter. And over to the far side is Brown with the reception. That is complete for about 7. That official was waving his hands, I think maybe to stop the clock with 52 seconds. Let's call it 2nd and 4.
Right now they've got the ball set on the far hash mark, so I look for something to come to this wide side of the field over here like a an 81 dump possibly, or maybe a quick pitch to the left side here with Morales.
Looks like the ball's set about the 33. Brown will come to the left side this time. Slots to the left. Backs in the tee. Urick back to pass. He's looking long. He throws it up and right into Eaton Red's hands, but good defense there. And let's see, was that
was to Jake
Ben Brown?
Ben Brown, yes.
Yeah,
Ben Brown.
Maybe got a fingernail on it and knocked it away from the Eaton Red. That looked like Travis Cunningham. That wasn't a very good-looking pass. He just kind of floated it up there.
Yeah, and let the defense have time to react to it.
45 seconds left. Ball on the 33. Handoff to the left side. High stepping it there is Wellen. And he's going to be hit a little short of the first down. I think the ball's going to be about the 31. Only a gain of 2. Pete Digger's about ready to call a timeout here, you think?
Yep, timeout called.
How about that? Let's take a short timeout. We'll be back in a moment. The Beat Diggers lead at 14-13 over the Eaton Reds on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back to Eaton. We're almost ready for halftime. 37 seconds. Beat Diggers driving. 37.8. They need that .8 there. Okay, backs in the tee. Coming from the near side hash mark. Headed to our left. And underneath handoff, Morales has it, breaks into the clear, and he's just saving tackle by Eaton Reds. He's going to be down to the 15-yard line. Huge run by Morales. About a 16-yard gain. How about that one, Ron?
Excellent call. A quick hitter, finding out exactly where the hole was on that defense. And, of course, Morales has got great speed. So once he gets the ball, he hits the hole real quick, and he's hard to catch.
Okay, looks like the Beat Diggers, they moved the ball, resetting the ball. Clock stopped with 28 seconds. Kid Urick looking for Caleb Cox to bring in the play. And Urick will yell out the signals. They rush up. Urick looks it over. They're going to handle it underneath the Morales. He breaks to the right side. He's going to be hit down about the 10, inside about the 5-yard line, I think. We'll have to see where they mark it. 19.3 seconds, and the Beat Diggers are to call another timeout. Things getting exciting here, Ron. How about B&B Appliance? When you're shopping for new appliances, shop the best appliance store in Fort Morgan. That's B&B Appliance. They carry full and complete line of Whirlpool appliances and will help you find your perfect fit. That's B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. Also in Fort Morgan, Transwest Chevrolet Buick. They serve all of northeastern Colorado. They're now located in Fort Morgan and Sterling. They have a great selection of new and used vehicles. Stop by, take a test drive. That's Transwest Chevrolet Buick. And we've got a little in on the brush coaches right here. As the Beat Diggers break the huddle, waiting for the Eaton Reds to make their way out there. Morales and Weldon in the backfield. Urick under center, only one wide receiver. Urick's looking in the end zone. He's got Brown. Oh! Just hear the coaches say the wind got it. I don't know why. I can't see any flags out here. They got to be here somewhere, but pretty good breeze was blowing a moment ago. That'll stop the clock, though, with 15 seconds on it.
That's the wind right there. You hear it in the microphones.
I stuck my head out the window, so it's blowing pretty good. Okay. Oh, they're going to go for the field goal with 15 seconds. Puga's going to set it up. And that's going to be about a 25-yard field goal attempt. Snaps down, kicks up, and no good. But that will stop the clock with 12 seconds left, and the Eaton Reds will take over on downs. Yeah, failed field goal. That's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but you know you've got to try that once in a while because later on down the season they might need him to be able to come in. So this is a good time to try it. You know, you've got your inside, you know, there's no harm there. I mean, we're looking at 12 seconds to go on the clock, so it's not that big of a deal. We just got to have one defensive stop here, and we go off into halftime. They can regroup and figure out how they're going to attack the second half.
Yeah, I think the Beat Diggers are out of timeouts, so probably the wise play. Been great if it had worked, but it's not going to hurt them that bad. Okay, Eaton's back to pass. A little screen pass to the near side, and the Beat Diggers are going to shut that down. No gain there off to the left side. That should do it for the half. And there's the halftime whistle. How about that? Well, let's take a short timeout. We'll come back and run back over the scoring and stuff here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back. We're at halftime. Beat Diggers lead at 14-13 over the Eaton Reds. And trying to decide whether to turn these lights off or not.
Well, right now we're going to need them on so we can take a look at our stats and the numbers and see how things are going so far in the first half. But from a football playing standpoint, Brush Beat Diggers are doing exactly what they want to do: controlling the clock, converting on third downs, and coming up with big plays and scoring touchdowns.
And you've got some stats for us?
Well, just taking a look at just having trouble. I had a little trouble getting them, so I don't have complete stats right now.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to come back to those
let's come
because
back
of the light
to those.
situation.
Well, we'll talk about scoring again. It was Eaton Reds with a 11-yard run at 3:37 in the first period. And they went up 6-0, got the good kick, 7-0 for them. Then the Beat Diggers came back, tied it up with that at 4:01 of the second period. Ryan Dunker with the 18-yard pass from Cade Urich, tied it up 7-7. Then into the second period, 11:48, it was Herring catching a pass for the Eaton Reds from Austin Colson, and that one went for 75 yards. The kick was no good, so it made it 13-7. Then the Beat Diggers came back with 4:11 in the second period, and Nick Wellen on a 5-yard run made it 14-13 after the good kick by Puga. So that's where we're at halftime, 14-13 Beat Diggers, and they're not going to waste that 3 minutes. It's chilly out there in the wind, and they're just going to go ahead and forget about that extra 3 minutes here at halftime. So Eaton Reds got to kick off to the Beat Diggers. So Beat Diggers will get the ball to start the second half.
Brush will be moving from left to right on your dial.
Do we have dials anymore?
Well, you know, with dials, digital.
Some things we do.
Some things we do, yep. I'd say I'm still using the dial term, but, you know, that reference for people who are listening to us on the radio.
I'm sure it works.
Should work for them.
Okay, Duarte with a kick, and it's taken by Brown. He dodges a couple of tacklers. Oh, the ball's loose. Everybody's fighting for it, and the Eaton Reds think they have it.
Looks to hit the turf with the football. It looks like they might be calling him down by contact.
There's no call on the field yet. Officials aren't. PA announcers going to. Well, they're going to say Beat Digger ball. Okay. So how about that? Did it give us a little scare there, Ron?
Well, yeah, exactly, especially starting the second half. I mean, you want to have that momentum coming in out of the first half that Brush had when they ended with the scoring drive. And so you want to keep that momentum alive the second half, and they've got the ball right now, 1st and 10.
Okay, they're at their 29-yard line. Near sideline. Pitch to the right side. Morales has it. He's stringing it out, but not much there. He may get up for a couple of yards. Still standing up over there. Well, the Eaton Red's a little slow to get up. He's wobbling there. Officials not. Yeah, they're going to call. Going to send him out of the game. I think maybe he got his wrist there. That's number 50, Trenton Kramer, senior at 5'11", 185. Beat Diggers right up to the ball. Brown to the left. Tight formation. And underneath handoff coming to the near side. And that's Wellen.
Well on the carry.
He's going to make it 3rd and about 7, it looks like.
Brings up a 3rd and 6.
Picked up of about 2, and you can see that Brush is just going back to what they left off with in the first half, running those straight-ahead dive plays with a little bit of mix of some off-tackle and outside pitch plays with Isaac Morales.
Okay, the ball's at 33. Urick. That was keeper coming to the near side. He's got a blocker. He's breaking into the open. He breaks it free at the 50. Flags come flying, and Urick's going to step out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
And I believe we're going to have a hold call on one of our offensive linemen.
That's
about the place where it should be, where it usually happens.
Well, official tried to throw it back to the spot of the foul. They're probably going to mark it off about the 45, so it's going to take away the first down.
Holding the call on the rush beat diggers.
I think it was on our right tackle, Kenny Stegner, number 79.
Still third down with the big penalty on that. Great play there. And it was kind of away from the ball and not right at the action, I didn't think. Kane seemed to come in after Urick had passed that point. Well, it's only going to be a 4-yard gain instead of about a 40-yard gain. Mark it at 37. Third down and along 2.
Yep.
Come near side hash marks. And underneath handoff, nothing doing there. Morales got stood up right in the hole. And I think it'll still be 4th down and 2 for the Beat Diggers. At their own 37. The Beat Diggers looks like they're going to go for it here. I think they'll shift out of it, Ron.
4th down and 2. I'd say I'd look for them to go on a quick off-tackle play on the far side of the field.
Brown to the near side. They've got Eaton to jump off sides 3 times. And Morales is going to, he's the one that got the itchy feet, and he kind of fell out of his stance, and that's going to call him illegal procedure on the Beat Diggers.
That's good going to. I just can't jump. Maybe when you go on 2 there, you get 5 yards.
Listen to the coaches next door. Reds will take over at 9 minutes 56 seconds on the clock. Hayden DeVette is deep. Sets up about the Beat Digger 25. Puga, big high punt. DeVette's going to grab it. And he cuts up the middle. He's got some blockers over here to the near side. He's going to be hit out and finally stepped out of bounds. Clear out about the 47-yard line. No officials over here. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. They give him an extra 10 yards. He stepped out right in front of us. Oh, man. Come on, guys. I couldn't figure out where the officials were. They were 10 yards ahead of where Hayden Gavette ran out of bounds. 1st and 10 for Eaton. And they're inside of Beat Digger territory to 45. Underneath handoff and coming right up the middle for about 10 is Travis Cunningham.
Cunningham there, gain of 9 on the play for the Reds.
Give it 9. Bring up 2nd and 1 for the Reds. That's what they like. Ball at the Reds, or the Beat Diggers 36. Austin Colson in that shotgun. They move running back to right beside him and one behind him, handed it to the deep back, and right up the middle goes Travis Cunningham for the 1st down and about 9 more yards.
Nearly 6 yards.
Going to set that inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. 1st and 10 for the Reds.
They're standing up, positioning, blocking him, and he's taking the easy away, so it makes it easy for him. He's coming deep.
Contreras will go wide right. Cole Herring to the near side. Out of the shotgun is Colson. He's going to hand it off to his deep back. That's Travis Cunningham. He's going to be up for about a 3 or 4 yard gain.
Travis Cunningham again on the carry for the Reds.
Even 4 yards on that.
Second inside.
It's 2nd and 6. I guess the PA guy said 7. He's probably doing a little better than me.
Second
We'll
down
call
and
it second and 7. Okay, Colson still in that shotgun look. And he's going to keep it around to the right side. Cuts back, and he's going to have the first down. Get down there by...
Picks up about 8 yards on the first down for the first down.
I think it was Morales on the tackle. But that's first and 10. They're moving the ball here to start the second half.
And right now it looks like the Brush Beat Digger defensive linemen are getting a little fatigued here. They're standing straight up, and they're not staying low as they're attacking and coming off the line of scrimmage. So that's got to make some adjustments there.
Eaton Reds are at the Beat Diggers 18. First and 10. I put 2 wideouts to the right side. And hand off to the left side and met right in the hole. Good job there. Nice tackle by Nick Wellen as he puts down Travis Cunningham. He might have, I thought he might have got a 1 yard, but I think they're going to mark it right at the line of scrimmage. They call it second and 10. You got Cole Herring bringing the play in. Herring's a senior at 5'9", 152. Evan Anderson wide right. Herring wide left. And underneath handoff. And nice tackle in there is Morales and Wellen together as they gang up on Jake Sandow.
Sandow gains 1. Back to the original line.
They had that one diagnosed.
Yeah, they were able to sniff that one out real quick.
Third and 10 from the 18. Austin Colson waiting for the play to come in. He's just right there by the bench. Jackson Contreras brings the play in. Number 22. He's a receiver. Come out to the left side. Send Cole Herring out to the right. He's covered by Brown. Cox on the defense over on the left side as Sandow's in motion to him, and they'll throw it underneath to the tight end. Nice play. Going to be close to that first down marker. Big number 82, Jason Landon, a 6'3", 222-pound tight end, and that's first down. Wow. That's a 11-yard, 12-yard gain. Wow. I think an 11-yard gain. They'll send Gavette wide right. Contreras wide left. Coaches say run right, and that's what they're doing. They're diving forward.
Good job, Ricky. Ricky did a great job.
It's going to bring up second down.
Then second down, Travis Cunningham on the carry. He's only 5'9", 165.
Second and 5, second and goal for the Reds.
But he's going to pick up a couple yards there. Make it second and 7 from the 7. Or excuse me, second and 5.
Run left.
2 wides here to the near side. Colson set and hands it off. Touchdown goes to Travis Cunningham as they just went off the right side of the center, and Cunningham high steps it into the end zone. That'll make it 14-20. Reds in the lead as they get set up for the extra points. I think you're going to go for 2, it looks like. No, here comes the kicker. Nope, that's Anderson coming out, so they're going to go for it here. Send Anderson wide to the left. And the shotgun. And back to pass. They're throwing it out to the far side. Had a look. Yeah, they're going to say a 2-point conversion, so that's going to make it 21-14.
14.
Excuse me, 21-14. I didn't add up very good there. I had a 19 before. Okay, 20-14, guys. 21-14. Okay. The Reds get ready to kick it off. Number 3 with a 5-yard run. Okay. Reds get set to kick it off. That's Pedro Duarte. He'll set it down. Browns back deep with Morales as they set up about the goal line. Duarte steps it off. Beat Diggers down by 7. Duarte, the left-footed kicker, red uniform, and underway. A high kick coming up short. Dunker has it, runs right up the middle, gets level. A big lineman, but he's going to have great field position there at about the 34-yard line. The 1st and 10 Diggers. It was a short kick, and nice job of catching it by Dunker. He probably gained about 8, 9, 10 yards on that run back.
Yeah, and here's it. Right now they're setting. They've got good yardage. They're at about the 35-yard line.
And running off the left side. I looked away, but I think that's Welland. No, Morales on the carry for about 5 yards.
Running 4-4-6.
Getting 5, nice run by Morales.
And that, once again, is just a little quick, off-tackle play to the far side of the field, picking up a 1st down.
Beat Diggers set up their 39. Brown to the near side. Beat Diggers headed to our right, which is south. And underneath handoff, Welland has it, driving forward. He's got a 1st down. He's going to be out to the 45. Nice run. You know all those plays the coaches are talking about over here?
Yep. So it's either
You got a big
either an off-tackle play or a quick pitch to one of to the perimeter. I'd say in this instance it might be a quick pitch to this near side.
Okay, Brown out to the left side.
Nope.
And pitch it to the left side, and running is Morales. He's going to have a 1st down. It'll be inside of Eaton's territory down to about the 42. They're going to mark it back at the 43. How about that? About 7 and 5 is 12, right?
Yep.
I went to school in Snyder. I have trouble with the math.
And they're just taking advantage.
I don't think it was my teacher's fault.
They're just taking advantage of what the defense are. They're hustling to the line of scrimmage, calling the plays, getting a quick snap count, and catching them off guard.
Yeah, Brown to the near side. They work from the far hash mark. Underneath handoff, and not much there for Welland. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Wasn't a lot of push on that one, but there's about 6 Eaton Reds waiting for him.
Isaac Morales has got that quick, fast-hitting stuff outside where he's got lots of room to run. Then you come back with Welland, and he's got those tough, hard in between the tackle yards to pick up. So right there, they were able to corral him up pretty good, but usually when they get in the ball on the inside and their blocking's there, Welland's able to pick up 3 to 5 yards at a crack, and that's exactly what the Brush offense wants.
Then Brown to the near side again. Slot to the right side is Queen underneath handoff. Coming right up the middle is Morales. And I think he was knocked down. He's slow getting up here.
Yeah, he got hit right on the upper right thigh, I believe it is. Pick up of about 3 yards.
Oh, right on the 40-yard line. Second and 7. Send the wide receiver to the left side this time. Pitch to the left side. Morales has it. Good blocking. He's going to be up for a 1st down. He's down to the 20-yard or 30-yard line. Let's give him 10 yards on that. First and 10. Nice run by Morales. If that hurt him a little bit, he didn't show it there.
Well, and you know what they're doing is right now they're running, that time they ran to the short side of the field where the way the defense is lined up, they're assuming that they're going to attack the perimeter, which is our near side, and set their defense that way. So we just took advantage and ran to the weak side of the field and picked up good yards.
Okay, they're on that left hash mark. Brown out to the left. And keeper by Urich, and he's going to lose 5. Ouch. Maybe 4 or 5. That's a tough one. They marked that at the 27, so that was a little further than I thought. That was a 13-yard pickup by Morales. But that'll be second and long.
I'd say second and 15 right now.
They're saying second and 13 over there. I told you the wrong place to start with, so. The ball right on the 30. That makes it easier. Brown out to the left. Backs in a T. Back to pass. Urich, he's got all kinds of people open. Now he's going to have to throw it away. Just bounced it in front of Nick Wellen. But early, he had 2 guys downfield wide open. But
good call by him. They had the guys covered out in the area, so just for him just to throw it away. Don't make a stupid play, try to force the ball, going someplace that you really don't need to put it.
No, it was a good decision by him. Not quite sure where he was planning on going with it, but there was 2 receivers right in the same area, and somebody might not have been where he's supposed to be. Here he goes out of the shotgun, straight back to pass, looks long, and he throws it in, and what a catch by Brown. He's inside the 10-yard line down to about the 12. Wow. What do you got to say about that one?
An 18-yard touchdown, 18-yard pass play for a first down.
How about that? Okay. Well, I'm going to say the 12-yard line. First and 10 for the Beat Diggers. Trying to tie this up. They're down by 7. 50 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Backs in the T. And there they got Morales off the left side. He cuts it up. He's going to be down there inside the 5.
Once again, taking advantage of the weak side of the formation, running to the far side of the field. A quick pitch, a 59 toss to the left side, and Morales picks up a good 7-8 yards.
And he's going to put the nose of the ball right on the 5. Second down at the 5-yard line. Urich sets him up. And he's got a keeper to the left side. Not much there. He may get back to the 4-yard line. Gain of about a yard, I think, would be all. Make it 3rd and 1, and that's the end of the third quarter. How about that? Let's take a short timeout. Eaton Reds lead at 21-14 as we head to the 4th period here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back. Beat Diggers are up to the line. They'll put Sebastian Medina wide to the right. Beat Diggers working from the near side hash mark as they're headed north now to our left.
This is crucial right here. 3rd down and 1, short yardage with the chance to get this game and tie it up.
Morales to the right, Wellen to the left, under center, and Wellen's got it. He'll have the first down. He drives towards the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal at about the 1 or 2 yard line. Got a big hole there to the right side. Not a huge one, but sure worked for that first down.
Well, for Wellen, all he needs is just a little bit of a crease, and he's quick enough and a hard hitter. He keeps his feet moving once he gets through the line of scrimmage to pick up those necessary yards.
Okay, 1st and goal to go.
If we don't score here, run slide 347.
They're going right side with Wellen, and he gets hit in the backfield. Big tackle there by is that 56 or 58. I think it was Henry Fritzler.
He lost a yard.
The 5'10", 195-pounder. He's one of the players we were wanting to watch. He sure showed up big there.
What would be a good call at this point right now, Rob, is to have them run maybe a bootleg to the near side of the field right now. They've got both receivers, one in the slot here, and the receiver split out wide.
Yeah, he's
trying to clear out that area.
Near side. And underneath hand. No, Urick's going to keep it, and he's going to score. He dives in from the 4-yard line. A nice keeper. He's coming up a little slow. He might have fell down on the ball when he dove over the goal line, but he's right back up. And Puga's making his way out there to tie this up. Beat Digger's score here on a 4-yard run by Urick. And the time clock says 10:53.
Big jump. Let's go for 2.
Moving on to attempt the DAT forward rush.
Hey, Urick to hold. Puga. Ball's down. Kicks up. Oh, it looks good there. And there it is. Peter's tied up 21-21. 10:53 left. How about that?
Well, we're back in it again.
Okay.
An even ball game. Gotta love it.
Yeah, that's what we like, to see that defense come up. How about Ehrlich Toyota East? Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East in Fort Morgan. They'll fit you into the car or truck of your choice, serving all of northeastern Colorado. Ehrlich Toyota East. And Morgan Community College. Find out why Morgan Community College is the best choice for your higher education. Visit MCC online at www.morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. MCC, here to help you imagine, believe, and achieve your goals. Beat Diggers on their way out. Puga. Let's set that tee up here. He towers over that official. How big is he?
He's about 6'2", 6'3".
Is he?
Yep.
Okay. And only a sophomore. So we've got Cunningham deep, along with Sandow. And Puga. Oh, he's got a short pooch kick. Beat Diggers are under. Get the ball, guys. Get the ball. Oh. They're standing there watching it, not going after the ball. But Eaton's going to have great field position. I don't know if that was on purpose. I don't think so.
No, I don't think they were caught off guard.
Yeah, it didn't look like they had a clue that ball was just right there to be theirs. Ouch, that one hurts. As Puga had trouble on the last one, went out of bounds. And Eaton took over 35, but now they're starting at their own 47. And on a keeper, and breaking into the clear, and clear down to the 32-yard line goes Austin Colson. Beat Diggers really got caught off guard there. That's great field position at the 31-yard line. Ouch, from their 47 to the 30, they'll call it the 32-yard line.
The 27-yard pickup right there, wasn't that?
Yep, now they're coming out with 4 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far, kind of stacked up. One running back still in the shotgun is Colson, and he's going to hand it to deep back, and he breaks through clear inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line.
Travis Cunningham again, just being the workhorse for Eaton again, picking up big chunks of yards.
Wow. Yeah, you don't want to let him. You work so hard to tie it up, and then a bad kick. 2 big plays, and Eaton Reds are at the 21-yard line. Okay, now we go back to 2 wideouts. And deep handoff to Landau, and right to the 5-yard line goes Travis Cunningham. Let's see, I guess first down and 10 for Eaton. Going to mark it at the 7-yard line.
First down and goal to go inside the 10-yard line. So
14 yards by number 3. He's tore him up today.
And he's had big runs too. Big runs that have went down the field, 7, 8 yard, 15-yard runs.
And he's deep in the eye again. Great blocking there by Sandow. And there's a keeper, a pitch, and there's another run, and that's breaking free and a touchdown. I thought Travis Cunningham, he got hit, but the tackler couldn't bring him down. He just run out of it and run in for that seven-yard touchdown. And that came way too quick. The clock's at 9:17. It's not what you call a long drive there.
Nope.
Number 3. Okay, that makes it 27-21 Eaton. As they get set to kick it. Pedro Duarte sets up, and we got a timeout here. Or? We got an injury time.
Got an injured
over
player.
There. That's
one of our corners. I believe that might be Caleb Cox.
Or
is it? No,
looks
it's
like 2.
It's I think that's Sebastian Medina. If he's number 13.
Okay. I can't catch the number, but I think it was just a cramp. He's walking off right now. Okay. Duarte gets set to kick it. I think that's Colson to hold. Snaps a little high. Duarte kicks it. He looks good from here. And it is good. So 7-point lead again for the Eaton Reds after the kick. Makes it 28-21. Kick is good. Let's take a short time out on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, and welcome back because the wind's coming up again. Beaters now down by 7 again. They'll send Wellen deep along with Morales. Dunker here to the near side as Duarte tees up his ball. Well, it's blowing into the window here.
Yep.
I think they have to have a holder out there for the ball. But
9 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Brushed down by a score of 28-21. About to get the kickoff.
Duarte's going to kick it hard, and Morales catches it at the goal line. He's coming up the right side. No, Wellen has it.
They both crossed each other right there at the goal line, and Morales was trying to go get the ball, but it went right through his hands, into Wellen's hands. Heads-up play for him to get that ball and get upfield and get some positive yards.
Oh, goodness, I thought if Morales had it. I was watching him. He's running up the field, and then they're tackling Wellen. So good call there, Ron.
Yeah.
I guess I blinked somewhere there. Didn't see the ball go through his hands. Okay, the Beat Diggers will have the ball at their own 28-yard line. Eric sets him and backs in the tee and pitch to Morales, and he's going to lose about 7 out of that mess.
Morales on the pitch.
Let's see where they mark that. They're going to put him.
They were generous. They gave him only 5.
Well,
We were thinking about 7.
He got a great spot out of that. Going to set it down at the 23. Guess they marked him down when they first touched him. Here he comes under center. Back to pass. He's looking. Oh, he's got Queen. Well, he's going to be out to the 30. So a nice little pickup, but they've still got a long ways to go for the first down.
But it's positive yards on 3rd down and 15 to pick up 6 yards on that.
Call it 3rd and 8. 8:10 on the clock. Beat Diggers down by 7. And, okay, we've got a little timeout here. And let's see, that's going to go for the Beat Diggers. So let's take a short timeout. We'll be back as Eaton Reds lead at 28-21 here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, 3rd and 8 for the Beat Diggers. A huge play here because we're down to 8:06 on the clock. Wide receiver right. Juric's back to pass, looking deep, looking long, and it's going to be intercepted way short And coming up with the ball is Ty Garnart. And the Beat Diggers knock it loose, and they've got the ball. And a new first down, clear out over the 40-yard line. Whoa, that was huge.
Whoa, I mean, what a change of momentum right there in play. We're just to think they've got a turnover. They're going to get the ball. We're good heads-up play on the part of the offensive guys to get down there, hustle, knock the ball out, and keep this drive alive.
Okay. Call it 1st and 10 after that. And the ball's at the 44. Handoff, nothing there for Welland, and he's going to get tackled forward for a gain. 58 hit Welland. It's Matt Jones, but he tackled him and drove him forward. It had been about a 2-yard loss. But Welland kept his feet and got knocked forward and gets the gain.
Should be bring up second down and
9,
maybe 9, yep.
Ball at the 45. Oh, we got another timeout. That's on the officials. Oh, we got a Beat Digger. It's Morales trying to tie his shoe there real quick. Now he's ready. Get a little raspberries from the fans here. Morales has got to put his glove back on. 2nd and 9. And the handoff to the left side. Nothing doing there. Morales may get back to the line of scrimmage, but that was Grayson Lewis, a 6 foot, 170-pound defensive lineman, drove him down for no gain. So that makes another 3rd and long, 3rd and 9. Ball right on the 45. We'll send Brown to the right. Morales in the slot right. Another receiver slot right. Herrick back to pass. He feints it, throws it, has a receiver, but short of the first down. It'll be 4th and about 2 for the Beat Diggers inside of Eaton red territory. Mark it down at the 48. Gain of about 8 yards for the Beat Diggers. Short of the first down, though, 4th and 2. Herrick under center. He's going to hand it off the left side. Not much there. Keep driving, and nope, Eaton Reds are going to stop him. He's Welland on the carry. He was out there digging and spinning, but they undercut him and put him down short of the first down. They're going to mark it about the 47.5-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Reds.
Yeah, they just went right. They ran to the near side of the field, just a quick hitter, a dive, and the offensive lineman just did not stay low and get low enough to get penetration and move those defensive linemen back from Eaton. Therefore, as a result, they turn the ball over. It's Eaton's ball, 1st down and 10 to go with 6:06 to go in the 4th quarter.
Okay, the Reds come out with 2 wideouts to the near side, the right. Moves running back Sandow to the right side and handed it to underneath. And Morales in on the tackle. So he puts down Travis Cunningham after he gains about 4. That'll put it into Beat Digger territory right about the 48-yard line. Second and 6. Herring will come out to the near side. Wide receiver wide right. Colson, as always, in the shotgun. Cunningham behind him. Send out to his left. Ball bounces, and he gets it to Cunningham. Oh, my goodness. And he's going to run up for about 15 yards. Down to the 34-yard line. Ouch, that really hurts. Give him 14 yards on that carry. And that looked like a disaster as Colson had it bounce in his hands, and somehow he got it to Cunningham, and Cunningham gets a 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the luck just goes with you no matter what happens there. In that instance, it did, and Eaton came out on the positive end.
Okay.
4 minutes and 48 seconds to go.
Sandow and Cunningham in the backfield. No, excuse me, that's 14 out there now. Mason Cone. And underneath handoff goes to Sandow, but nothing doing there.
And Sandow
there by
tonight
Chase Barnett.
Yeah, Sandow has not been that much of a factor this tonight in this game, but of course Cunningham, he's been the workhorse for Eaton tonight.
Yeah, I think he's been the big blocker in a lot of these plays. He'll make it 2nd down and 8. Ball about the 32. Still got Cone in the back as a deep back. Sandow to his left. They're just letting the clock run down. Inside of 4 minutes to go. And they're going to give it. And there's a fumble. There's a big scramble out there. And the officials, I think, are pointing the Eaton's red way. Going to the red guys. That's almost the 1st down. Let's see. They may have to measure this one just short of the 1st down. It's right on the line. It'll be 3rd and short. Official's waving his hands all over the place. I don't know what that means, Ron. That was Mason Cone on the carry. He's going to stay in there as a deep back. Stand out to the left side of Colson. You hear see him calling out defensive plays. A little slow snap, and they'll give it to, oh man, saving tackle there. Cone is down to inside the 10-yard line. Just a quick hitter right up the middle, Ron.
15-yard run for a 1st down. And had we not had that shoestring saving tackle, I think on the part of Ben Brown there, that would have went for a touchdown. And Ben's kind of up hobbling around a little bit. I don't know what exactly is happening with him. He's got an injury.
Yeah, he's toughing it up. He's talking there with Caleb Cox.
And Caleb's trying to get the referee's attention to get him to pull him out. Because right now Ben's not.
He's hobbling,
He's
but he's not going to go down.
No.
He's out there covering Evan Anderson. And he's pretty smart. He might be faking him a little bit, and they're going to go his way, right? And there's a touchdown for the Reds.
Yeah, they went right at Ben Brown. Ben's not 100% there. They knew it. They attacked that weakness on the defense. And now it's a touchdown. Scores 28. Should be 34 right now before the extra point.
34-21.
And that touchdown was to...
Oh, is that 3?
Yeah, it was number. Yeah, it was 3.
Travis Cunningham. I was busy watching Ben. I thought he was going to keep up with him. Now they got to help him off the field. Caleb's going to pick him up. Ben must not weigh too much. Caleb doesn't weigh very much either.
No, and that really has a huge effect on the defensive backfield because we're very thin in that area right now.
Well, he's grimacing. I'm thinking it's probably really tightened up on him. They throw him down at the edge. And yeah, they're grabbing his leg, putting it up in the air. It's probably a cramp. He should have just went down, huh? But that's hard. That's hard for a junior to really know what to do in that situation. He's such a competitor. Okay, here comes the kick. Duarte has it up, and now the Beat Diggers are down by 14. They make it 35-21. Kick is good. And that came at 2:25 left in the ball game. Eaton Reds do have a good offense. I think they're probably wearing down the Beat Diggers just a little bit. Okay, Ingmar Phillips Insurance. Looking to find insurance for your car, home, or even you? Call Ingmar Phillips Insurance. They have 2 locations, one in Brush and one in Fort Morgan. They can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance. They'll answer all your questions and provide you with a quote. Give them a call there at Ingmar Phillips Insurance. Yeah, the Beat Diggers are going to put Wellen and Morales deep right at the goal line. Duarte's going to get tired. He's done a lot of kicking. As the Reds get set to kick it off.
Right, Trout. It hasn't worked all night.
And the ball did blow off the tee this time. That gives us time to thank Northeastern for a college that will equip you to go anywhere. Look no further than Northeastern. For more information, go to njc.edu. Now we got a holder out there for the balls. Duarte sets. Got the wind behind him, and he's kicking it. Morales is going to catch it this time at the 5-yard line. It comes behind the blockers, breaks into the clear. He could go all the way. Pick him up and put him down. Gets touched. Now Duarte's going to come up and hit him out of bounds down at the Beat Digger 3-yard line. And Morales got into the running lane. There's kind of a trough there of cement, and I think his knee come down on that, but he's running off. He could have a little cramping going there too, but a great return from the 5 clear down to, let's see where they're marking that.
At the 33-yard line of Eaton.
Up to 33. Go Diggers.
So a 61-yard return.
Peter's not out of it. They got a pretty good offense too. 2:14 left. Eric under center. He's back to pass, kind of a little fake, and runs it, cuts it up, and he's going to be hit down. Let's see where they're going to mark that. He's going to have a loss of a couple, I think. That'll make it 2nd and 12. From the 35. They set it right there on the 35-yard line of Eaton. Urik's moving a little slow, too. This game's got to really wear on you. They've really been playing hard. And Morales in the backfield, and Morales has it. Got a stack of blockers. He may gain about 3 or 4 there. And Morales slow to come up there. He's holding his stomach there a little, or maybe he got his arm tangled up. There's a stack of Eaton Reds. Must have been about 6 of them right there waiting for him.
Well, I know when he, on that kickoff return, when he hit the concrete over here, he was coming up and he was holding on to his right elbow, right arm. So that's the same thing he's holding on to right now. So that tells me he might have banged it up on that kickoff return and then just re-injured it or hit it again. So he needs both of those arms, obviously, to hold on to the ball. So.
Okay, Sebastian Medina's in now. He'll flex out to the right. Welland's in the backfield. And Luke Seawald's in the backfield. They're waiting. And the Beat Diggers call a timeout. Kind of hard to read that clock. I think it says 1:06.
No, it says 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. That's 6:10, so they've got the 100th of a second. So it's 1:10.
Okay.
1:10 to go in the 4th quarter. Ron Elbow along with Rob Hastings from Eaton, Colorado. The Brush Beat Diggers down by a score of 35-21, but Brush is inside Eaton's 35-yard line with a 3rd down and 9.
And don't forget, this is 1010 KSIR, Brush Fort Morgan. Brush Beat Diggers taking on the Eaton Reds tonight, down by 14 now. As Brush is still working their time out there. Central Auto Parts. You need your vehicle and farm equipment to be in top shape, so make sure you take care of them by purchasing the best quality parts at great prices. Your local Napa store in Fort Morgan, that's Central Auto Parts. Eric under center. They're going to hand it to second back, and nothing doing there. Welland is going to lose a couple. It's going to put the ball clear back to 35-yard line. It's going to be 4th and long. 4th and 11. Blaster off for the Beat Diggers, and the clock's still running, 47 and counting. They're going to call a timeout here. Somebody better start calling timeout if they got one. Time's running.
I believe it looks like they're just going to let it run down. I mean, Coach Quint is talking to Cade Urich on the sideline over there, but it looks to me like they're just going to let it run out. They might get one play. I know they're trying to run somebody else in here.
I don't know whether they missed the clock. Now they're going to call timeout with only 23 seconds.
Just seemed like at that time he was unsure of what they were going to do at that point. And so Urick was on the sideline with Coach Schwint discussing what the next play was, and I think the clock just got away from them.
Oh, man. Well, it's tough to come down from 14 behind with only a minute 10, but we're down to 23 seconds. Or is that 2? Yeah, 23 seconds. 23-0.
23 seconds.
Okay, the officials are motioning for everybody to get with it. Bailey Mechanical and Heating and Air Conditioning in Sterling. They're the company that offers a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call them at your heating and air conditioning at 521-7272. And Beater's having trouble lining up. That 23 seconds on the clock. Now we've got a wide receiver going to the far side.
Sebastian Medina.
Now they're set. And there's Urick with a keeper, and he's going to be hit down at 4th and 11, and that's going to end the game. Well, in the Beaters' drive with 17.3 seconds on the clock. So, the Eaton Reds is coming up slow now, too. The Reds were waiting for that one. The trainers head out for the Eaton Reds. Okay, how about High Plains Bank? High Plains Bank offers a wide variety of products that can be customized to fit your individual needs. See what over a century of customer service can do for you at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. Having trouble with your well? How about Coots Pump and Well Supply in Atwood? Your groundwater professionals that offer many choices from repairs to your farm and domestic wells, and they install new systems. That's Coots Pump and Well. Okay, that's number 82. Key player for Eaton Reds, and they're going to take him off the Beat Diggers side. He did something to his knee, it looks like.
Yeah, no matter who.
Nice tackle.
Yeah, no matter who you are, at this late in the game, you do not want to have any injuries like that. I know he's a key player for this team, and that's not a good sign to have Eaton lose that guy. Hopefully there's nothing. It's not a very extensive injury or whatever, but it doesn't look good right now. It looks like it might be a knee injury, and we don't wish anything like that on any football player. So,
as soon as they get them to the sideline, they'll get started, but Reds getting into victory formation. With Cunningham about 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll get a whistle, and the clock's running down 12 seconds and counting. And the Reds are headed to the sideline, and so are the Beat Diggers, and that's going to be the score. 35 for the Reds and 21 for the Beat Diggers. Okay, Ron, let's take a short timeout. We'll be back and wrap up the scoring, and we'll be back in a moment on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back. As they're clearing the field, but we're getting lightning here, so they're trying to get everybody off the field. And
lightning, a little bit of rain
wind
coming in.
Yeah, a little rain.
So,
how about that?
Anyway.
Well, Ron, you've got some great statistics there.
Yeah, we'll take some time here and just run over the stats for the Brush Beat Diggers as far as from the offensive standpoint. If we're looking at the running game was very effective tonight. Once they got things going, they had lots of positive yards, and you can tell, as you're looking at the stats here, Isaac Morellis had 19 rushes for 106 yards. Nick Wellen finished up with 18 rushes for 56 yards. Didn't seem like he got very many, big breaks there or whatever, but, he ran between the tackles. He gets those hard, tough yards, and he also scored a touchdown. And then Cade Urick having to be able to scramble on his own, either sometimes by bootleg and planned, or else just by scrambling to make up because it's a broken play. He had 8 rushes for 61 yards and a touchdown on that bootleg, like we said earlier in the game. From the passing standpoint, he was 8 for 12 for 72 yards and a touchdown. Isaac Morales had 1 pass for 1 yard. Ryan Dunker had 2 passes for 18 yards and a touchdown. Jade Queen had 1 pass for 6 yards, and Ben Brown had 5 catches for 49 yards. And, of course, at the end of the game, Ben was hurt, a leg injury. We're really not quite sure exactly what that is. We'll look and hopefully we can find out a little bit more when Coach Schwint comes up to talk to us. But, if you have to take a look at this game and look how it went, I mean, at times, Brush was in control, obviously running the ball, controlling the clock, and scoring and converting on third downs. Defensive-wise, they were able to shut down Eaton early in the game. But, it comes down to, as you look at their line, you look at our line, there's really no hiding it. The size starts to wear on you after a while, and the size wore on them. And so as you get late in the game and you got those bigger guys kind of pounding on you, we're getting fatigued. We're not able to wrap up like we need to wrap up on tackles, and all it takes is a good, shifty, strong runner like Eaton has to make good on some of those plays and breaking for big yards to keep drives alive and also to score touchdowns.
Yeah, doing a quick look at their line, and you got Landon at 225, 200-pounder, and Caden Zink. He looks way bigger than that out there. Matt Salazar's 275. Henry Fritzler at 195, and the only little one is at 170 pounds here, and that's Brayson Lewis. So, and he looks a lot bigger than that. But anyway, in the first half, it was an 11-yard run by Jake Sandow, put Eaton up. The kick was good, 7-0 at 3:37 of the first. Then at 11:48, at 4:01 of the second, Ryan Dunker got an 18-yard pass in pass reception. That made it, with the kick was good, made it 7-7. Then Nick Wellen come back with a 5-yard run at 4:11 of the second to make it 14-13. The Beavers had the lead, but Eaton came right back in the second half at 4:34 and got a 5-yard run from. I hope everybody's all right over there. There's a lot of crashing and banging there, trying to get the photographers off the roof. Where were we? And that was Travis Cunningham at 4:34 with a 5-yard run. Then they got the 2-point conversion. It might have been the conversion might have been to Cunningham. Then fourth quarter, it was Mason Cone with the reception, tied it up 21-21. Travis Cunningham came back with a touchdown at 9:17, and then 2:25, a 10-yard pass. And that, let's see who that went to. I lost that. 14 was that on the run. That was Mason Cone.
Mason Cone on the run, yes.
With the run, the 14 yards. So anyway, and I missed one of the beat digger ones in there. I can't read my own writing. I apologize there. But final score ends up 35-21, and you got some stats there for us.
Yep, we ran over those, and like I said, we're waiting for Coach Schwint. He should be making his way up here real quick. But like I said,
here he comes right now.
You always got to find what the positives are out of this. I know Coach Schwint on the bus ride home, and when he gets to watching film again on Sunday, they'll try to pull out what they worked on and what was positive, and make sure that they can let the kids know about what happened and what was positive, but then also let them know what things they need to work on. And I know they'll go back to the drawing board, they'll get things going, and get back on the right track come next week. Right now we are joined with head coach Lance Schwint.
Okay. Brush Grocery Cart. Groceries, fresh cut meat, deli items, floral, pharmacy, Western Union, and public service payments. 24-hour gas at the Brush Grocery Cart Gas. Just one-stop shop. 1302 West Edison and Brush. Well, Lance, got a little chilly out there?
Yeah, it started raining a little bit here. Luckily, we got the game in. I saw some lightning, so I wasn't sure if they were going to try to delay it or not. But glad we got it in, and no one else got hurt there towards the end.
Like Ron said, it looked like maybe at the end you're getting a little wore down there.
Yeah, we were worn down. We were worn down, and we had some kids that are playing right now that haven't had a lot of experience, and we got to do a better job as coaches at practice, getting some kids reps, and it's a long season, and you need more than 11 kids, that's for sure.
Made it exciting. You had the lead for a while and tied up 21-21 there, going into the fourth quarter. So
Yeah,
it's kind of where you want to be.
Our offense did a great job. I thought this week. I think defensively, I think anybody who watched the game knows that we were pretty much outsized, and as far as speed goes, I don't think there was any question. They were a pretty fast football team, and that presented some problems. And then we got some guys that are just playing their first or second time ever, and Eaton's a good football team, and hats off to them. They did a good job, and just couldn't match up to them down the end.
Well, it's always tough to lose, but when you play hard and play well, it's
Right.
It helps a little.
Yeah, that's the one thing I told the kids after the game too. I go, I'll never question how much you guys want it and how hard you work, and they're doing their best, and we're just going to have to find a way. I mean, I told them that no one's going to feel sorry for them, so let's get after it Monday and let's get better and go from there.
Okay, who you got to have next week?
Got Faith Christian, so it's another top 10 team. They're good. We actually faced them at football camp, and they got some big kids, and they got a great quarterback, and they got a lot of speed also. So we're hoping to maybe get one or two kids back. Hopefully we didn't lose any tonight, and we're going to give them it all, especially at home.
Yeah, and do you have homecoming? I know it's Oktoberfest.
Yeah, not next week. It's just our first home game.
You need a few more distractions. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's a tough one, but 35-21. The Eaton Reds they're about what you thought.
Oh yeah, they're we watched them on film. They beat Lamar by almost 50 points, and they were playing right with Platte Valley till the second half, and they had some miscues in the second half that cost them, but they're a great football team. They're going to be right up there in their division, in that Patriot League West, and their coaches do a great job, and they got a good scheme, and they got some good athletes, and they're tough to stop. So I would imagine they're going to win a few more games. That's for sure.
It is, but have a safe trip home, and we'll be back next week here on 1010 KSIR, and we'll be at Brush. That always helps to be at home for a while. Been a long road trip.
Yeah. Well, thanks for covering us, and thanks for all you two do.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Lance. I know you got a long ways to go. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's take just a moment, and we'll be back after this short time out on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com. Welcome back to Eaton. It was a good game. Pea Diggers can't hide their heads, but it's always tough to lose one 35-21. They were close, down there deep a couple times, and didn't punch it in. But you see a lot of improvement, and they're young. It could be there's still a lot of year left.
Yep, definitely. And like Coach Schwinn said, I know that those are the things they're going to go back to the drawing board, and they're going to work on it. They're going to improve upon it. If I know anything about this coaching staff and how they operate, they're going to make sure they can do everything they can to get this team back on the winning track tomorrow and get them, or this next week, and get them doing the right things again, making sure that they're building them up. They're not going to definitely going to be tearing them down. They're going to put a lot of positive reinforcement. They're going to show them what needs to be done, and they're going to go back and hit that practice field and get things rolling so that they can, get ready for next week as we start with our home opener next week. We'll be playing Faith Christian at home. They're going to come to town next Friday night, 7 o'clock at Beat Digger Stadium. We will open the 2017 season at home, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, and don't tune us in. Come to the ball game.
Come to the ball game.
No, you didn't. Alec didn't hear that. I want to mention that we have such great owners, and Alec and Christy Creighton, and a great team with John Beltran leads us out, and Rose working the board. It's really fun to do this kind of stuff. It's not work, Ron. It's a kick.
No, it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm very happy and honored to be part of the program and the team this year, and so I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. So, from Eaton, Colorado, West Beat Diggers go down by a score of 35-21. We will see you guys next Friday night at Beat Digger Stadium, as Brush will be taking on Faith Christian High School.
Good night from Eaton.
On 1010 KSAR and KSIR.com.